Hey everyone, this is Dr. Goldrick from Kitsap Physical Therapy, and today I wanted to update everyone on basic office ergonomics. One of the issues with secretarial or desk-based, office-based jobs is that of static, poor posturing. One of the things that often happens when we sit for prolonged periods of time is we tend to slouch. When we slouch, we get into forward-headed positions, which puts increased stress on the neck and upper shoulders, as well as puts our shoulders in a poor position and can lead to shoulder conditions down the road. So a few little tips that we can teach people with regard to office setup is if you sit upright at your desk, ideally in your chair, you should be at a 90-degree hip bend and a 90-degree knee bend. That would be adequate seat positioning. From there, the shoulders should be allowed to rest with your elbows in approximately a 90-degree position and well supported on the desk in front of you with your hands right on the home keys. From here, if I was to do a windshield wiper type motion, that surface area that my hands pass in front of should be where 75% of the desk work should be done. The 25% should be done outside of that area. So for example, if someone's doing a lot of keyboarding, a lot of mouse work, those two pieces of equipment should be well within that surface area that the hands pass over. Telephoning as well. If there's a secretary or a office worker that does a lot of telephoning, that telephone should be moved closer or get a headpiece so that we don't have to chronically reach. That would engage a lot of repetition in that task, and that is also one of the ergonomic risk factors for musculoskeletal disorders as well. With regard to monitor setup, if you put your arms straight in front of you in a seated position, your fingertips should just touch your monitor. That would be an adequate distance. Also, the crest of your eye should be even with the top edge of the monitor so that your cervical spine is held down slightly as you're looking into the screen. If not, you're liable to have to look like this or look excessively down, which puts increased stress on the neck. Now this monitor for me could be raised up a couple inches, and so to do that, putting a book underneath the bottom of the monitor works typically pretty well. Other than that, there's some finesse work that can be done with documents and writing space, and we would be happy to help you with that at Kitsap Physical Therapy. But those few little tips should be able to clean up most workstations, and I wish you all the best from Kitsap Physical Therapy.